It's the 8th day of June 2018. Welcome to New Vision TV News around Uganda. I am Raithina Sajan. These are the stories making headlines across the country. Let's kickstart off this bulletin from Hoima district. Now, health officials in the districts of Buliisa and Hoima have expressed concern over the failure by men to accompany the expectant wives to health facilities for antenatal care services. Dr. Nelson Nayise, the Buliisa district health officer, cited stigma and negative culture beliefs as the major reason for many's reluctancy to accompany their wives. Lydia Kutegeka and Nancy at Buliisa Health Center said men shy away for fear of compulsory HIV/AIDS testing carried out at the facility. She added that out of 300 to 400 expectant mothers, only 2 or 3 come with their husbands. Kutegeka explained that such a practice makes men miss out on important information regarding child health and upbringing. Rosette Kabahuma, the expectant mother in Buliisa, said men think if they test HIV positive and their wives negative, it may lead to domestic violence. Studies show that antenatal health education intervention involving husbands increased postpartum care utilization among women compared to women who received antenatal care education alone and with women who received no education. Women who attended antenatal classes with their husbands were more likely to be highly prepared for birth compared to women who received no education. Frederick Banume, the Hoima district health inspector, said less than 5% of the expectant mothers in Hoima are escorted by their husbands while seeking antenatal care. He added that some women have resorted to hiring boda riders to stand in as their husbands. News from Bujili district. The Uganda People's Congress has declared support for their opposition counterpart, the Justice Forum, with Jema and Sis Asman Basalira in the newly created Bujili municipality parliamentary seat in the forthcoming election. The declaration was made by the UPC spokesperson Michael Oside during the weekly press briefing at the party headquarters in Kampala. UPC urged that Jema also deserves a chance since they had no representation in Parliament. The Forum for Democratic Change has failed to agree with Jema on a joint candidate as they had planned earlier. Each FDC and Jema has fronted their own candidate for nomination. Both Jema's Asman Basalira and FDC's Eunice Namatende have been nominated for the municipality MP seat. As we continue looking at stories making headlines across the country, let us take a look at what is making headlines in today's copy of The New Vision. The headlining story today is tax fraud. URA goes after 300 companies. We have a full list of these suspects in the copy of The New Vision. Our front page picture today is floods cut off Karamoja Teso route, and we see a lorry about to fall, and I have a feeling it fell into it's more of a river. It's really sad. The lorry has cargo on it and there are people trying to save it, but it must have not survived. Anyway, those are some of the stories you could grab in detail and know what really happened in today's copy of The New Vision. And let's head to Bujili elections splits opposition. We have Bobby Wine on the other side and also Best J on the other side. Those are the 2 key opposition figures the country has so far. So get your copy of The New Vision for details of this story. Moving on into the copy, Lumumba snubs President Museveni anti-graft committee, and also Jema pleads with FDC to back Basalira for Bujili MP seat. Moving on, nurses, midwives, key in health service delivery, says the First Lady. And also, Chisenyi youth discover lifeline in plastic waste. Moving on to stories making headlines in today's copy. I remember every Friday we have the harvest money pullout, and we have reaping big from local matoke varieties. That is what is in the harvest money pullout, and we have the A to Z of the profitable zero grazing dairy cattle, and then prevent snakes pests on your farm. Those are some of the details you could get from the harvest money pullout. We have a pictorial here of the best farmers who are currently in the Netherlands. They are acquiring knowledge on how best they can improve on their farms. We have a pictorial here and also what they are really learning from the Netherlands. Moving on to what is making headlines in the copy of the New Vision. Every Friday we have the beat. The beat is a lifestyle story, and we have rhyme of the game. It's rhythm of the game. What is the story about? I see a pictorial here. So details are right here. Okay, moving on to the sports docket. So we have sevens time, and then two of the country's best. We also have what we did have changed, and also lessons for KCCA. Yeah, the sports docket has quite a number of stories that you should grab when you buy a copy of the New Vision. The copy of the New Vision is only 2,000 shillings. And remember, we are proudly the leading daily. Now let's move on to stories making headlines across the country, and we go to Yumbe district, where local leaders together with NGOs implementing programs in refugee settlement took the World Environment Day to Uganda's biggest settlement, Buliisa refugee settlement. The leaders jointly undertook a massive tree planting drive to restore environment. Wadia Manasseh, the resident district commissioner of Yumbe, while presiding over the celebrations, said people who were cutting down trees were killing the environment and ought to stop the vice. They also say the current generation had failed to manage environment-related issues and needed sensitization. Fred Okura, the program manager of the Environment Protection Project of the Adventist Development Relief Agency, one of the refugee implementing partners based in Buliisa settlement, said they had planted about 46,250 trees in schools, hospitals and churches, among others. Finally, from Mbara District, Mbara University of Science and Technology has launched a $3 million, which is about 11 billion shillings, project to strengthen health service delivery in the districts located in southwestern Uganda. The two-year project, branded First Mile, was launched at the university's pharmacology grounds. The launch attracted leaders of Massachusetts General Hospital in the U.S., then Wise Medical Foundation, and some of Uganda's top physicians, nurses and public health practitioners. The project is funded by Handshake Wise Medical Foundation through Massachusetts General Hospital. Speaking to the launch, Dr. Stephen Asim, the program coordinator, Global Health Collaborative from Mbara University Science and Technology, say the project is a must. Is meant to improve patient care in Mbara. He added that it will also establish MUST as a premier academic medical center focused on community-based healthcare delivery, research and innovation for East Africa. The project will, in addition, promote innovative technologies to support patients, community health workers and frontline nurses. Professor Charles Orenyi, the university chancellor, commended the long-standing partnership between MUST and the project funders. And that's all we had for you. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch my news updates and other programs here on New Vision TV by visiting our website www.newvision.co.ug/video. I am Rathi Nasajay.